Hi there. In a world where nothing is certain, that means anything is possible, right? If you want to fulfill your dreams and desires, you are in the right place. You absolutely can have a life of happiness. Everyone deserves an abundance of love, laughter, success, health, and wealth. I'm Tara Chadzakis, and you're listening to the Happy, Inspired, Motivated podcast. The show that brings you meditation, mindset, and motivation. So start by giving yourself permission to be awesome. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Hi, and welcome to this episode of Happy, Inspired, Motivated. Now, today's episode is with Simon Severino, and he is a business owner that works with people in SaaS and services. The main aim of Simon's company is to help people create more sales in their business. And he does that by using the strategy sprint method that he's created. Now, Simon talks about it in the interview, and he says that using his method, you can double your revenue in 90 days by getting people unstuck and out of the weeds, as he likes to call it. So in this episode, you're going to hear how Simon helps his clients to do sprints, which are, for example, 7-day sprints, 90-day sprints. So they're set periods of time working on one specific thing each time. Simon is also a contributor to Forbes Business magazine and also a contributor to Entrepreneur magazine as well. So we're joining Simon in Austria today. So let me introduce him to you. So hi, Simon, and welcome to Happy, Inspired, Motivated. How are you today?
Hey, Tara, I'm happy to be here.
Perfect. That's what I'd like to hear. Happy to be a guest. So whereabouts are you based, Simon? Where do you live in the world?
I am in Vienna, Austria, and I mostly hang out with California and with London, and sometimes with Shanghai. But my family and I, we live in Vienna, Austria.
Okay. Are you actually Austrian?
I'm Italian.
Okay.
And I'm living in Austria now since 20 years.
Oh, what made you go over there? Why did you leave Italy and go to Austria?
Initially, I wanted to study my heroes in their original language. And then it became the love relationship to my wife and having 2 kids. And now we're here.
And that just sort of life evolved, I guess, and you ended up staying there.
Yeah.
Cool. So tell us a little bit about your background, Simon. What did you do originally before you became the business owner that you are today?
I have been doing only one thing for the last 18 years.
Oh, okay.
And that is coaching businesses, coaching business owners how to grow their business. That's really the only thing that I did the last 18 years. But it's always different because the context is different. The situation is different. The maturity level is different. And the people are different. So I never felt like repeating anything. And it's still exciting.
So what made you get started in business coaching? What attracted you to that?
The problems. I like problems.
Oh, do you?
Yes, solving problems makes me happy. And that's my superpower, bringing people together to solve problems. So whenever I see problems, cool.
You get excited.
Do this. Let's solve this. So I like problems, and I like helping people solving problems. And when you run a business, it's a never-ending flow of problems. Client problems, operations problems, sales problems, marketing problems. I love all of these problems, and I'm good at solving them.
Well, that's obviously what brought you to where you are today, because you're good at solving them. So you created a strategy sprints method. Can you tell me a little bit about what that is and how that helps your clients?
Yeah. So running a business is really hard. And it's especially hard when you don't know anything. Mm-hmm. We are right now at a stage in time where we know nothing. We don't know how the markets will evolve next month. Nobody knows. Not even the experts know. And so it's double hard right now to run a business. And what is the operational system? What is the blueprint on what to measure every day, every week, every month, on what to do every day, every week, every month, in order to have an agile, reactive business that can react to things going on in a quick way, in a healthy way. There was nothing when I needed it, so I built it for myself, and then dozens of people started asking for it, and it became a business.
So the actual sprint method, is that so are you creating like goals and sprinting towards, and that's how I'm understanding it, each week or month, or how does that work with your clients?
The strategy sprints method is how to run a business that can adapt to everything that's coming in a quick way. That's the strategy sprints method. And it teaches you what to do every day, week, and month, so that you run your business and not your business runs you. Okay. And the way we do it is we coach people in cycles of 3 months. These 3 months, they get 3 goals and 3 numbers, and we measure them every 7 days. One sprint is 7 days. We do 12 sprints in 3 months. And that's the standard, the core of the business, because when you do that, then you have your operations set up in a way that they can cope with everything you throw at them. And now you can go on holidays. So our clients, they do 4 weeks uninterrupted vacations because now their business is running smoothly. And at the beginning, when I tell them you will have now 4 weeks uninterrupted vacation to schedule in your calendar, they panic. Especially the Californians, San Francisco and Los Angeles. They, when they have a heart surgery, they have an autoresponder for 6 hours, and now they say for 4 weeks I'm on uninterrupted vacation. Yeah, so it's a complete mind shift. We start with operation and sales, but what really happens is a complete mind shift from hustling to enjoying the growth and scaling of your business, more from a position that is reflecting the business of your business, not so much being in every detail of the fulfillment, but more being the manager that works on form, fit, and function of the business, and form, fit, and function of the sales system, form, fit, and function of the marketing system.
So at each of these 7 days that they're doing the sprint, is it something different each of those 7 days, or is it just certain, is it incorporating everything to do with like sales or marketing, or are they at the individual sort of sections?
First month is freeing up time and reducing the amount of activities that they do. Second month is finding what works right now for them and connecting the pieces together, streamlining them. Month 3 is scaling and amplifying the impact. Every week is different because this is the general topic, but every week we do a bottleneck analysis. So what is right now the one thing that we need to solve? That gets prioritized. And for the next 7 days, the whole team is just solving that. And when that is solved, next week, we pick again the bottleneck, because there is always a bottleneck for growth. And so we pick the next bottleneck, we solve the next one. We solve one thing every week. Okay.
And you mentioned you give your clients a number. What's the number for? What's that all about?
They pick their goal. So they say, I want to increase conversions by 27%. I want to raise profitability by 18%. I want to reduce the churn rate by 7%. Whatever numbers they pick, we create space for them to reach these numbers. And we are also the accountability partners and reflection partners to see that they are going in the right direction at the right pace. And if not, we are here for them to course correct quickly.
And you, I was just going to ask something, and I completely forgotten what I was going to ask you. It's gone out of my head. Oh, yes, that was it. It's come back. So the clients that you work with, are they already quite well established? Are they people who are wanting to grow? Or do you work with entrepreneurs, for example, at the early stages of their business as well?
Our clients are service businesses, mostly
Yeah.
professional services and SaaS businesses, and they are doing around 30,000 per month right now.
Yeah.
So they are a couple of years in business now, but they cannot grow it. They would like to get to 70K per month, to 100K per month, but they don't see it happening just by doing more of what we are doing. And also it's not fun to just do more because they're already doing a lot. And so these are our ideal clients that say, I need to shift the way I do it. I need a more scalable model that is less manual, requires less of my time, and can bring me more joy if I change the model in a way that works smarter.
Well, that's the thing, isn't it? If you keep doing the same thing, you're not going to get anything different. You're going to stay at the same level because you're doing the same, you're putting the same input in, the same strategy and operations, I guess. So they don't always find a way to create that without help, do they? So it's a different set of eyes as well.
It's hard when you're running a business. It's super hard. Time, if you have kids, I have 2 kids, then you have even less time, and in that time you need to solve so many things, and then you have solved them for 2 months, you have peace of mind, and then you get to the next level of complexity. You are onboarding 3 new people again, all processes need to change, and then again you have to work on the system. So it's a continuous improvement, a continuous spiral of growth for everybody, and it's internal work to work on your own mindset, limitations, on your energy level. And then it's also external work to solve the sales problems, the marketing problems, the technical problems, the legal problems. So it is really hard. And that's why I also every year book business coaches, because it's just cool to have somebody that you can ask quickly, hey, I need to decide here or there. This is what I think, challenge me. And then a couple minutes of challenging there, and then you go and do your stuff again. That's a beautiful partnership to have. So I like being in business coaching, and I like being the business coach. And we are now a full team of certified strategy sprint coaches over the globe. We are in every time zone, and we are helping many people stay sane and run their business in these funky times.
I like the way you say stay sane. Yeah, because sometimes you can lose yourself when you're in business because you're like, oh my God, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? So you actually certify your own coaches. So have you created a specific training program, I'm presuming, and do people apply to become coaches, or are they clients maybe that have transitioned into working for you? What kind of people do you have on your team?
Yes, there is a certification program. You can become a certified strategy sprints coach in a 6 weeks program and enter our world. It's a world of business coaches that use this method. And it's helping people scale their business. And it's like a franchise. So we are all entrepreneurial, and we do projects together, and but also challenge, support each other. Every Monday we come together, we discuss all clients, and we improve our own tools and sharpen them and create new ones. If there is a new challenge where we don't have yet the blueprint for, then we will build it in the next 48 hours. That's how we roll. Every Monday all coaches come together and we discuss people from every country and from every industry, and that's fun.
That's really cool. Yeah, because normally when you're a coach, I mean, I'm a Robbins Medanis coach as well, so I certified, but that's it. I'm on my own. I don't have that kind of camaraderie with other Robbins Medanis coaches. But that sounds really cool that you all stick together, even though you're separate businesses. You're all still helping each other, which is really, I like that. It's really good. And that's probably what gives you extra success, because you have that support system in place as each different coach needs help, I guess.
Absolutely. It's a smart way of scaling a business. It is completely de-risked. If a single coach has a bad month, not enough clients, some other coach has too many, and so we will refer to each other. And so if you look at the whole ecosystem, there is a lot of intelligence coming together. and it's easier to distribute resources in both good and bad times. You can scale it up at infinitely, and if there is a bad month, we don't have so many costs because everybody is entrepreneurial. So you don't have this kind of employees sitting around that you have to make productive. So it's a smart model. It's adaptive. It's according to the sprint principles. It can quickly adapt to any situation. It's anti-fragile. And the cool thing, it's like the Avengers. Every single one of them is super strong in their field, is leading their field. But when they come together, there's a whole different magic going on. And the support and challenge of a cool team, that's what I like.
Have you met all of them personally, all your coaches?
No.
Or are they all just virtual?
Well, I met them all the time in Zoom. I did not met. No. So yesterday I onboarded 2 new coaches. Zach is in the US and he has scaled Uber Eats. I did never meet him in person, but yeah, we collaborate a lot in Zoom. Sunil, he has led Ernst & Young India from 100 employees to 13,000 over 25 years. I didn't meet him. I didn't fly to India. He didn't fly to Europe for this, but we collaborate a lot via Zoom.
Do you think you'd ever have like an event where you all just get together? That would be really cool.
Sure, we will have parties together wherever we want, because we are saving so much costs in infrastructure that we can make parties wherever we want. We can say this is our favorite place. Let's all fly there and have 4 days of fun.
Oh, that sounds really exciting, actually. Just to meet them all and you all have the same work ethic and ethos, and it's just, yeah, it sounds like a really cool collaborative environment to be in. And I do notice that your t-shirt says Sprinter. Is that anything to do with your business model?
Yes, we are the sprinters.
That's what you call it.
That's who we are.
So when you have to do, for example, you said you need to make a new blueprint, do you all collaborate on that, or is it you that does that and you distribute it down through the lines? How does it work?
Yeah, whoever has the best skills and capacity and time. So since the coaches mostly coach, and there is a head coach coaching the coaches, usually the head coach has the most capacity for that, because head coach can take like 3 hours to research something, then 4 hours to build it. While the coach, they are both running a business and coaching. They are usually not in the best space to build stuff. So coaches, they do mainly coaching, and then we have head coach and the core team that will build stuff. Sometimes the coach says, hey, I have it ready, it's here, I did it 12 times, then they quickly build it. But there is a whole team, the core team and the head coach, who is responsible for building things if they're missing.
And do your strategy sprint coaches are they implementing the strategy sprints in their business too? Yeah,
that's the reason why they came in the first place. They want to build their business better. One of us, he just started an Amazon business. He was doing sales for Coca-Cola. Then he was into the decentralized finance space as a very early investor. And then he had some time off, just enjoying life. And now he started his new business, which is around sales advisory for Amazon, specifically for e-commerce on Amazon. And so, and he is in the team because he says, Simon, I want the tools applied to my own business. And I want this operating system to have a smooth start of my business, because it would take me 5 years to develop it, but with the tools, I can get it done much faster. And he has also 2 small kids. So whatever works, we use it, of course, because we want to have a better lifestyle and not just working all the time.
You sound like you work a lot with men. Is it only men that you have in the team, or do you have any ladies as well?
It's a diverse team. We have more applications from men than from women. but it's not 50-50 right now. It's 75% male, and it's could be better. 50 would be better.
Yeah, I was just talking to a lady the other day, and she was saying that she attracts a lot of females in her business, the way that you're attracting the males. So it's like they're looking for the person that they want to become, and I guess that's why I was asking whether or not you had a lot of females involved in your business. I suppose the male are wanting to emulate your success and your strategy as well, which is why they're coming to you as a coach.
Maybe, yeah. I would love to learn more about it. I don't know. It's a valid assumptions. Yeah.
Okay. So you also you're a Forbes Business Council member. What does that involve? What's that all about?
These are people who write for Forbes. So if you're an expert in a specific topic, you can write about that topic. And that's what we do at Forbes. And my topic is how to grow businesses. So I share one article per month on how to run a business in this specific situation where you know nothing and still have to decide in a way that increases the number of options instead of limiting your options. So you still have to decide. You don't have enough data to decide. You don't have enough reliable data to decide. How do you decide? This is what I write about once a month.
How do you decide, Simon?
We have a daily, weekly, and monthly habit to base decisions on. The daily habit is how do we allocate our time right now? How do we allocate it better tomorrow? So you start by acknowledging what is right now.
Okay.
And improving that 1% every day. That's the daily habit. And one question is what gives you energy, what takes you energy, what should you delegate, systemize, cut.
Okay.
The weekly habit is get all your numbers. And this is really the foundation for business decisions. Decide based on your own data, on your numbers. So get your marketing numbers, operations numbers, and sales numbers every 7 days. And people in our coaching program say this is the game changer for them because they never had weekly reports on their marketing numbers, weekly reports on their sales numbers, and on their operations numbers. So how happy are the clients right now? This is what we install with them. And this is really the core to take decisions. And then once a month, big picture, are we going in the right direction at the right speed? And is there anything around us, competitive analysis, is there anything around us that we need to take seriously? Or can we just continue like we are doing? These are the three things, the three habits that build the foundations for my decisions. Since I have these three habits, I can decide better because I have the numbers and I have an overview.
Okay.
These are the three things that you can do right now when running a business.
So you have a lot of strategy and procedures in place that you follow. You haven't really talked about, or you kind of touched on mindset. How do you work with your clients on their mindset and looking into that kind of avenue of their business as well?
Yeah, mindset is really important. And so we don't come with mindset. We come with sales. Let's talk sales. Let's improve sales. Okay. But from time to time, you see that the client is not moving forward. They are stuck somewhere. And then you have to go deeper. And then we go deeper with them and say, hey, are you confident that you have the best solution for this problem? How much confident are you? And if anything is below 100%, then we have to go mindset. And then we go deeper in there and say, why do you do what you do? And is it absolutely clear to you that this is solving problem? Which problems is it solving and why they should work with you? So that's all mindset. And in entrepreneurship, it's all about getting back into a peak state, because every day you will have some fires that you have to sort out. And so at the end, you're grumpy, you're tired, etc. So how do you refresh during the day, but especially how you come back the next day and show up again? So in the evening, it's really important, in the morning and in the evening, to have routines that help you with mindset. And we ask, of course, our clients how they do it, and if they need help, we share our own practices. My own practice, how I stay sane and motivated, is that I exercise twice per day. So I start my day with a long run in nature, 10 kilometers, before I do anything else, before breakfast, before talking to anybody.
Yeah.
I go run 10 kilometers. And this is really where I connect to nature and to myself before I talk to anybody. So I think it's my responsibility to clean my own energy and my own channels before I get in touch with anybody, and also to set my intention. What do I want to bring into the world today? Who am I going to meet? How can I best be of service? So I think of the people that I'm going to meet during that day, and I think how might they feel? What do they need to solve? How can I be of service today? And so with that intention and with that intentional work, inner work, this is one important part of mindset, because if you help one person per day achieve their goals, that's the best thing you can do. And in less than 3 years, you will have 1,000 people that are thankful.
Yeah.
And that's the best situation to have.
That gives you a whole new energy, doesn't it? If you've just helped 1,000 people over 3 years, your energy is, you have so much more confidence and belief in yourself as well, which is really incredible. Yeah, definitely.
Exactly. They smile, you smile back. And that is an energy exchange. And that's why I like sales. Money is nothing else than an energy exchange.
Yeah.
Money is just life energy stored in something. And the something changes. It was sheeps. It's now coins. It will later be digital assets. Yeah. And so the form changes, but it's an energetic exchange. How can I help you? And thank you for helping me.
Yeah.
That's money. That's why I like sales, because it's always something between people, and how can we be of service, and that is the magic really of growing a business for me, and that's what makes me happy every day.
Yeah, like I said, it used to be, it was bartering. You do this for me and I'll do this for you, and then it became chickens and things like that, and it does progress. And I guess we kind of are pretty digital now, aren't we? I mean, I can't remember the last time I actually used physical money. I just use my card automatically. Cash is just something that we have, but I would never go to the bank and take the money out, because we're all paid electronically, so we don't physically need to get it in our hands, do we? So
absolutely,
it's always changing, isn't it?
And it will move to digital currencies soon. El Salvador is going into Bitcoin. There is decentralized finance, which is a huge movement, societal movement, technological improvement, huge change, bigger than the internet changed our world. This is now changing our world, and this will shift the power and distribution and the access to goods, and it will change our society. And nobody knows how and when, but it's happening right now, and it's changing our world.
Well, I heard it here first. There you go. So that's something to look out for, isn't it? Cool. So, Simon, if people wanted to find out more about what you do or get in touch with you, what would be the best place to find you? Where could they locate you? Where do you hang out the most?
We hang out in a private Facebook group, but if you say you come from Terra, I will let you in. It's called Entrepreneurship in Sprints. And that's where we hang out. And we hang out at strategysprints.com.
Perfect. Thank you so much. That's a real gift to my listeners. If anybody wants to find you, it's Entrepreneurs in Sprint. Is that what you said?
Entrepreneurship in Sprints.
Entrepreneurship in Sprint. Perfect. And I'm presuming you're on Instagram and Facebook as well if they need to contact you.
Everywhere. Yeah, everywhere.
All right. Perfect. Well, thank you so much for joining me with me today, Simon. I really appreciate your time. And I look forward to seeing what more amazing business you do in the future.
Thank you, Tara. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day.
You too. Thank you. Thank you for listening to the Happy, Inspired, Motivated podcast. I'll be back next week bringing more meditation, mindset, and motivation for your happy and successful life. To find out more about our community, go to tarachatzakis.com/happy, inspired, motivated.